What's good in your hood? Pittsburgh here with my friend, good friend, childhood friend, school friend, Maisha Howze, who is now an author of a well-renowned book. I want to say that. I'm going to put it in the atmosphere.
Yes.
This book is called W.A.S.H, and it's an acronym. And the book is now available on Amazon now?
It will be after the release.
Okay.
Yes.
What's the acronym? What does W.A.S.H stand for?
Withstand all strife to heal.
Okay. So it is self-help.
Yes.
And I've watched you interview with Miss Lynn Hayes Freeland. Very in-depth interview. I love that. I want that same energy. I know I'm going to get it because this is a very serious subject that a lot of people, particularly in our community, deal with. We pile a lot of things on, and I'll speak personally on that. We pile so much on because we're responsible for so much, but then we don't know how to sort our loads.
Yes.
And so this is what W.A.S.H is about, teaching us how to sort our load. Just give us a brief description on what the book is about and what we can get from it.
Yes. So W.A.S.H, Withstand All Strife to Heal. The purpose behind the title first is that, just like Kiki said, often we will endure a lot of things and we think we're supposed to hold it because we're taught to be strong. But this book will hopefully help you move to the place of healing.
Okay.
So with the book, I literally take you through the process of doing laundry and how it correlates with cleansing of yourself. So just like in chapter 1, when you have to, determine, okay, I have some things piling up in my laundry basket, they're spilling over, I'm stepping over, I'm kicking them. That's the same thing that happens inside of us. There comes a point when so many things pile up inside of us, we start to spill over. And some of our ugliness spills over onto other people around us. And so the book does, and so in chapter 1, that's what happens. In chapter 2, you have to sort your laundry, right? Because something that's more traumatic, you don't want to put that in the same process as something that's, I don't want to say minimal, but something like an argument with a coworker isn't the same as if you went through childhood molestation.
Okay.
So those things that you need to heal from are a little different. And so the book literally walks you through each step of doing your laundry and correlates it with cleansing of yourself.
Who do you say has the biggest load? Does it matter? Like, you have women who take on the responsibility, children, family, household, work, all those responsibility versus a man who their loads are heavy too because they have to be a man in this society, particularly black men.
For sure.
So does the advice, is it just general advice, everything that everyone can pretty much take, or do you feel that one gender has more of a load than the other?
So I would say that I don't believe that one gender has more, and I wouldn't want to separate that because I think in doing that it would be minimizing one with the other, right? I do think we handle things differently, though, right? I think women, often we are more emotional, and men, I think they do the most withstanding all of the strife. So the things that especially our black men are encountering in the community, I think they're taught to be tough about it, right? Whereas women, we're out there and we're showing our emotions and we're yelling and we're screaming. But I do think that we just handle it differently. I wouldn't say that our strife is different.
How did you take this concept and apply it to the situations that we're dealing as a community as far as, with mental illness and stress and anxiety? And how did you use W.A.S.H, this method, in separating your laundries? And how do you use your, what detergent you're going to use? And how aggressive is your washing machine going to be? Is it a delicate? Is it a harsh load? Is it cold water? Is it hot water? That was very clever. So how did you implement that with this situation?
Yeah, so I look at things that we deal with as a whole and understanding that because we deal with so much, we have to look at those things separate, right? We can't put everything in the same load. And I say we, speaking right now, specifically the African American community, we deal with a lot of pressures. So for me, the concept of breaking it down, I needed to compartmentalize it for someone to get to that place of total healing and wholeness. I don't believe that, just like with your clothes, if you have 3 loads, you're not going to put all 3 loads in the wash. You have to separate them, right? And so that's where the concept, came from. The idea, though, came from when I was working at the halfway house. And one of the women, she came in and she was really upset, right? She was upset because she was clean and she had been clean for about 3 or 4 months. She then had to go to court. She had to go to court. She had to deal with the things she did when she was using.
Right.
And just off the cuff, I said to her, "Was kind of like when you're washing clothes. You have to deal with the agitation, and if the agitation doesn't occur, you won't become clean.
Wow.
Your clothes won't become clean." And so that's what I told her. This is your agitation stage.
Wow.
The things that you dirtied up in your past, you now have to clean them up.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Wash. Time to do your laundry. Author Maisha Howze. You have a book signing event tomorrow, which is sold out.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
At Arnold's Tea. Shout out to Chef Claude. Appreciate you, North Shore. Make sure you check them out. When is the book available for download? What can we do? How can we get the book?
Yeah, so we're going to wait till after the release,
Okay.
and look at what the tracking is going with that. So right now it's live on Amazon, but it's not available. It'll say currently unavailable for purchase.
Okay.
So we have to release it for Amazon,
All right.
on purchase.
Folks are going to see this interview and going to hear about you. They're going to want to talk to you and
Absolutely.
tell you their stories. How can we reach you?
So I am available at Maisha, Maisha, at n-touch-consulting.com.
Got it.
So that's how you can reach me. You can also reach me on Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm on Facebook, In Touch Consulting, and also Maisha Howze.
We'll be getting ready for that.
Yeah, I'm
I don't know if the
excited.
next book is going to be putting the bookshelf together, painting the house.
I've already started on my
gardening.
second book.
If you need an example, I'm here. I'm available. Believe me, I need to wash my clothes. You need to go out and wash.
Absolutely.
You need to get the book. Maisha Howze, thank you so much.
Thank you. I appreciate you having
Much
me.
success
Thank
to
you.
That's
Thank
what's
you.
good in your hood. 107.3 The Beat.